Okay, what girl doesn't like a bunch of Amazon finds that are going to get them snatched or get them to their weight loss goals? I am obsessed with the bonus number 6, but I am obsessed with these little gadgets and little things that I have been using for months and months, some of them years, that are going to get you to your next level, that have gotten me to my next level, that are just a part of my toolkit when it comes to health, fitness, and mindfulness. Okay, so let's just dig right into it. All right. Number 1, this. I know you guys see this all over Instagram, all over YouTube. So did I. I fell for it. I was like, let me just try it. And I'm not kidding you guys, Gua Sha works. And I'm not sure exactly where it originates from, if it originates from China or if it originates from India. I'm not really sure. But I was really fascinated with watching the women supposedly get these jaws or these just like these really like less inflamed faces when they were using this. And I would see them do it, over the course of like 20-30 minutes, like on a YouTube tutorial. And I would be like, I really honestly do see a difference. So let me just get one, give it a try. If anything, it'll probably just feel good on my skin, just like as like a facial massage. So I tried it, and honestly, you guys, okay, so this is how I use it. I use it a couple of different ways. I use this in the sauna when I'm at the gym, and then I also use it in the shower. Okay, so I'm pretty much using this probably about 4 to 5 days a week. I don't know if it's good to do it every day, so I kind of give myself like a break, but I use this very consistently every week. So as you can see, I'm not going to do a Gua Sha tutorial right now. There's millions of them by like professional Gua Sha instructors, but I mean, this part, there's like, you use it right here to get the inflammation out of like your cheeks. You use the flat part for this part. You use this part to do the jaw. And I started using it, and I was like, I actually genuinely see a difference. So I've been using this for probably about 2 or 3 years now. And I want to show you a video of myself in Egypt. Okay, so I went to Egypt about 4 or 5 years ago at this point. So let's see, I'm going to type it in. And so obviously I was, 4 to 5 years younger. And I was looking at the pictures, and I was like, you know what? My face actually was a lot more, like it would carry a lot more fluid, I noticed in these pictures. So I can honestly say that without a doubt, this actually works. And let me see, I should have just saved some before. A video of me, this is a picture of me. Okay, so of course that's not really the best angle, but so kind of am playing myself right now. It's like, wow, my face was actually like a lot more round in my jaw area than it is now, right? So let me see if I can get some other, I'm looking at these videos, and I'm going to literally do a YouTube showing it. This was the best trip ever. So again, I'm going to play myself again, but I want to show you that this actually works. So right here, as you can see, okay, so it's because I use this. So I was 5 years younger here. Let's see the actual date of this video. The date of this video was 2018. So yeah, it's 2023. So this is 5 years ago. 5 years ago. This is pyramids, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do a YouTube, and I'm going to make a whole entire vlog of this amazing trip. But anyways, so get the Gua Sha. If you're ever wondering if this actually works, this works. Okay, so I'm going to link it down below. And I love that this is like, I don't know if this is steel. I think it's stainless steel. It's just really, really good quality. It was about $30, and it's lasted me 3 years. I mean, it's going to probably last a lifetime. So really, really great quality. There's a lot of other Gua Sha tools that have like these other ridges on it, and those have very specific, reasons why there's different ridges and stuff like that. So you can start out with this one and get the other ones, but I think this is a great one to travel with. And I just feel like it's just done me really well. Like you can use just this point to like get like, kind of break up the fascia under your forehead. Also like getting out this area, like if there's like tension in here, also getting out like doing stuff like this. So there's a ton of different Gua Sha tutorials that you can look at on YouTube yourself. I'm not going to even begin to try to train anyone about. I'm not a trained Gua Sha instructor, but I have just been using it by looking at people on YouTube. So definitely want to check it out if you've ever wondered about it. It does work. Okay, so I just showed you the proof. I've just showed you different weird angles of my face, but that's just the reality. So it definitely works, but you do have to use it consistently. And again, we talk about health, fitness, and mindfulness. So this goes along with health and nutrition and also being mindful, right? So you can't just walk around expecting to like do this on your face and then expecting to get a thinner face when you are drinking soda, eating a ton of processed food, eating a ton of sugar, not getting good sleep at night, you don't have a very consistent workout routine where you're really like working your body and moving inflammation out of your body. Your stress is really high. It's just not gonna, this is not gonna work. Okay. So this is like the cherry on top to like a healthier all around cultivated lifestyle. Okay. So this definitely works. Click the link below to check this out. So number 2 is this bad boy. Okay. So this is the abdominal belt. And let me make sure I'm not butchering this. So this is the abdominal training belt. Okay. So this is why I got this. Again, usually you see stuff like this and it's like really like you think you're going to get those kind of abs with this belt. You're not. But you guys have seen my trainer, my kickboxing instructor on my YouTube channel. Okay. And he was like, oh, I have a gadget for you to put on. And I was like, okay, I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So he gave me his belt. It's a little bit different than this, but it's pretty much the same belt. And so I wore it 3 times and I was like, oh my gosh, this actually works. Like there's some kind of electrical current or like, I could be butchering that, guys. I don't want to say there's some kind of pressure that's coming through each of these little areas here. And as you can see, there's a plug-in right here and you just put it on your stomach like so. And it sends this like pressure and there's different settings. So because I'm not wearing it, it's like, it's not going to show you all the settings, but this is, you charge this. Once you charge it, it actually charges for like a really long time, but there's several settings on here. And then there's, you can go higher or lower. There's different kinds of pressure that shoots out depending on when you press P, there's like, it'll vibrate a certain way, like kind of like waves. And then if you press it again, it'll kind of be like straightforward pressure like this. And if you press it again, it'll be like a combination of both. So this works. The only reason why I got it was because I actually tried it before, didn't know what it was. My trainer was like, put this on. I was like, okay, cool. So I put it on again in combination with working out. You actually wear this when you're just like running errands or when you are in the kitchen, cleaning, cooking, whatever. I was wearing this in combination when I was working out and I literally like took the belt off and I was like, how is this actually working? Like, I don't get it. So quick side note, a couple of years ago, I tried this treatment called EM Sculpt and it was at the facility where I get laser hair removal. And so the lady was like, yeah, you should try EM Sculpt. It like works really well, So I tried that and it was like $200 or $300 per session. And I was like, I can see that it actually is working, but I would rather just honestly put that money into my investing account. I don't want to spend $300 when I can just exercise, eat healthy, diet, whatever, right? So I put this on and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the same thing as the EM Sculpt. It's just obviously a lot cheaper. This was about $60 and there's different settings and I'm not kidding. I don't know if like the technology was newer like 4 or 5 years ago and then they've been able to get the same type of technology into a belt like this and are able to put it on Amazon. But it literally, I'm not kidding, I've done EM Sculpt a few times and I've done this and this is the same exact thing. So I know that's like a stretch. I know it could be like a very controversial claim, but to me, in my opinion, this feels exactly the same when you put it on a really high setting. And again, this is not going to get you snatched overnight. You're going to have to diet, exercise, drink water, have a good sleeping habit, lifestyle. You have to keep your stress low. You have to make sure you are putting you're not overeating, but you're putting the correct kinds of calories into your bodies, like, whole foods, different fruits, vegetables, whole grains, clean meat. I don't eat meat, but if you eat meat, make sure your meat and your fish are really clean. So you're going to have to do all that. And then this is, again, a cherry on top, right? So when I say I saw a difference, what I mean is like so there's like a tiny little problem area under my belly button. And after I wore this 3 times in a row, I actually visually saw it smaller, the part under my belly button. So I was like, okay, it's the consistency. And again, I'm already working out. I'm already tightening up on my nutrition. So I'm going to wear this for 60 days and I'm going to really see how it works. But I already have, you know, to be honest, you guys see my page. I'm already in shape, or I already am on the way to an athletic looking body. But this is just going to like kick it into gear, I believe. So again, I've done the EM sculpt. It does work. This does work. You do have to eat healthy. You do have to be consistent. But yeah, this was a really, really good buy. And I wouldn't have bought it unless I tried it out from somebody else. So this kind of just fell into my lap, literally. Fell onto my, I mean, no pun intended. I mean, it literally fell onto my waist from my kickboxing instructor. So again, this is what it is. You could travel with this too. Like if you're on the airplane, you could have this bad boy on, getting snatched on the airplane. So we just go like this. Oh, and then, you know, put it around your waist. And then this part just goes, you just tuck it in once you have the setting that you want it on. Okay. So this one is also, you do spray water on it. So it's the conductor for it. So that's why I said electricity. Cause it's a conductor. I don't know. To be honest, I have to do more research of exactly what it has to be electricity. I don't know. Cause it just doesn't feel, yeah, there's like something like behind each one of these, there's something hard there. So I'm assuming like whatever electricity, again, is just being pushed through the belt. And it literally is like somehow each one of the pieces behind these are able to, there's different settings that feels like a wave, or it feels like needles, or it feels like, I don't know, almost it feels like your, what else does this feel like? That's probably like the two best ways I can think of it, like needles, or if you like sit in a massage chair, but that's not even really what, it just feels like there's like hundreds of thousands of like little needles like going through that one patch of your skin. So then you just take the water and then you just go, that's it. And then when you put it on, it acts like a conductor, and then it, you know, does what it's supposed to do. So you can check this out. You read the Amazon review. So the one I bought, it had 4 stars on it. And I usually only like to buy things that have 4.5 stars and above. But because I actually tried this, I just got lucky with someone else having it and I tried it. I can tell you it actually works. There is different sizes. So I do know that some people did buy this and they thought it was going to be bigger, but it was like, you know, it's just like, it goes around this size. So people were like, oh man, like it doesn't even fit around my waist. So it does come with an extender. I don't have the extender here. So it does come with an extender. And then there's even longer belts. Okay. So if you're like if you're bigger in the midsection than I am, then you're going to need a bigger belt. Okay. So that was probably like the number one biggest disappointment from the belt, was that it just wasn't long enough. And then what else? That was pretty much it from what I saw. So maybe some people got like some defective ones. This one has been working just fine. I've had it for about 2 weeks now. So definitely get this. It's linked down below if you want to check this out, but I'm really excited about this one. And it kind of just, again, it's like that extra snatchness. Like if you're really trying to go, you don't look, at the end of the day, not all of us are trying to look like that, but I'm just in a mode of, you know, summer mode, bathing suit mode, bikini mode. So I just kind of want that extra snatched look. I believe this is going to get me there in combination with my already healthy eating and my healthy fitness lifestyle. Number 3. So this is super crucial if you go to the gym and you need like that. This goes around your ankle. Okay. So it just goes around your ankle. And when you are on I don't know exactly what the machine's called, but it goes around your ankle. And a lot of times when you're at the gym, people steal these from the gym, or I don't know, or the ones at the gym are just like gross. So these are really, really good for kickback. So when you do the cable cord, you want to make sure to have your own. So that way you're not like at the gym and you're like, dang, I planned on doing kickbacks today and I'm not able to because I don't have this piece. I've tried to do it where it was like, you know, the handle looking one and you kind of just work with it, but it just sucks like when you have to do that. So just take the time to invest in this. This was about, so yeah, the belt was about $60. I'm not sure if I said that, but this was about $13, I believe. So really, really good and thick. This part's really comfortable. I like how thick this part is. And these are pretty sturdy as well, like the hooks. So again, it just goes right in. And I think it's cute that it says Fit Girl. So this has been getting the job done for my kickback. So that's just a really good Amazon find. This is just one of my, inside of my gym bag. This is like always in there. So it's going to stay in there. So that way I never have to worry about, are they going to have these at the gym, or even if you are, like, say if you are traveling and you want to take this with yourself too, so you don't have to worry about going into a gym that doesn't have like the proper equipment for doing kickbacks. So sometimes they only have the handles, right? So they only have the part where, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, you guys know how it's shaped. It's shaped like a handle and it's not for your feet. So this is always good to have. So this is a really good Amazon buy. Definitely check the link out down below. This is one that I've been happy about. My next one, this is number 4. So this is probably one of my favorites because you could see, like, I've had this one. This is one of the ones I've had for like, I think 3 or 4 years now. You can tell how used it's been. So this, you can do pretty much any workout with this, with building your glutes or toning up your glutes. Like, and if you just don't have the weights for it, it doesn't matter. Like okay, so there's different levels. So this one is, I think, a medium level, and then they have like a lighter one. And then I think the black one is like the heaviest one, like the most resistance. But you could do kickbacks, you could do squats, you could do lunges, you could elevate. And obviously you guys have seen this all over the place, but this honestly is like, if you are traveling and you want to work out in your hotel room, or you want to work out, at the pool, or you want to work out at the beach, or you want to work out, at the airport, if you want to work out in your room, like, this gives so much resistance, and it's so thick. So you can see how thick it is. And then I like how on the inside, it doesn't slide across your leg. I have tons of different leggings with different kinds of material on it. And no matter what the material it is, whatever this black is, I think it's like I don't know if this is like, almost feels like a rubber band type of texture, but like this rubber band type of texture. It just like grabs onto whatever material without ripping it, and it just does the job. So this one is really, really good to have, great to travel with, and you will not be disappointed with having this. It's hard to travel with weights, right? Like, you already only can have 50 pounds on, in your luggage. So this is like really good to have in your carry-on or in your luggage, and you don't have to worry about, anything. And you can just look up YouTube, and there's hundreds of thousands of videos of people working out with bands, and you can get in a really, really great sweat, stay toned, feel like you're really getting in a good workout. Because sometimes it does suck when you're like, oh, I really want to challenge myself, but I don't have the right equipment, or I'm out of town. If you have this with you, this has been my go-to. Also, this really elevates my workouts already. So if I'm doing lunges with weights, I wear this. If I do squats with weights, I'll wear this. If I'm in the sauna and I'm doing a workout, I'll wear this. So, I mean, yeah, this is a really, really good one. And I've had it for about 3 years now, maybe 4 years. And I am really happy about it. So this is definitely something I would buy again. You can click the link down below for this. Everything will be linked down below in my Amazon store. So if you want to check this out. And then my next one, these, all right. I'm only going to hold one for this, but I'm going to show you that there's 2. Okay. So I hired a master trainer for, let me put this on my shoulder. I hired a master trainer for about 8 or 9 months. I wanted to understand how to build muscle. Okay. I didn't really understand it. I didn't know what I was really doing. And I was the type of person that was in shape because I was a dancer. So I had never done things like squats and lunges and weights and stuff like that, because we just didn't need those things when I was a dancer. We would do like laps and get on the treadmill and maybe do some jumping jacks and, crutches and ab workouts, stuff like that. But we were just practicing our routine. So that's how we stayed in shape. So once I stopped dancing, being on a dance team, I was like, how do you stay in shape? And really, I'm just going to also take up dancing again too. I do dancing from YouTube videos. I'm like, I need to just do that for my cardio sometimes. But anyways, so I say that whole background story to say I got a master trainer. I hired a master trainer for just weight training, and he had me wear these all the time. So you can see, if you click my playlist, my place, it literally says training with master trainer. Or if you look at the other playlist titles that say glute training or upper body training, you probably won't see this in the upper body training because it's upper body, but if you just click on the one that says training with master trainer, and you will see me wearing this a lot. This is a game changer. I wish I could travel with these, but that would be an extra 20 pounds. So each one is 10 pounds. And I'm sure that there's more, there's others with higher weight, but this is like, you literally don't need a squat rack and like all that stuff. If you have these, this is excellent for if you want to drive to the beach and get a really good workout in, if you want to work out at the pool, or you're at home and you're like, I don't really want to set up an entire situation, you know, with like the weights and the Bowflex and, you know, the weight bench and all that stuff. If you want to just have a couple little things, this one, it's like, you need to get this one immediately. You can actually grow your glutes. You can put it on your hips, like right here, and do hip thrusts. Obviously this goes on your ankles. So there's tons of different, you know, kickbacks and kicking your leg up in the air, doing side kicks, like doing a squat and then side kicking. So just, again, if you go to Training with Master Trainer, you will see me with this on. These, I will never not have. I mean, I'm sure that this will last a lifetime. Maybe I'll have to get one more set, because I was wearing his, but I ordered the exact ones like a month ago. I was like, I need them myself, like for myself. So these will probably last me a very long time. Like they're really, I don't know, they're just like made really well. So again, I tried it. I wore the same ones for 8 months and they were perfectly in great shape. So I'm really excited about these. So again, if you check me out, my other videos in my playlist that say Training with Master Trainer, you will see me wearing these, and these will get your butt to the next level. Check these out. Click the link down below. Okay, so this one's a bonus. I love these because these are, I feel like a lot of women especially, I'm sure men too think about this, but I know because I just heard specifically, I've personally heard a lot of women complain about it, including myself, which is not wanting to get calluses while you are working out. Okay, so these gloves are a must if you are really about that gym life, if you're really trying to get to the next level, if you're really trying to challenge yourself and push yourself. These gloves are a must have. So I got these on Amazon, of course. These are what they look like. And I have these other gloves, but they were really more so kickboxing gloves. And I was like, I need actual gloves for lifting weights. So these are why I love these so much. So you're like, okay, you can just use any gloves, right? The reason why I love these is because the back is out. And I like how it feels like my hand still has, I like how it feels like my hand has freedom back here to like really, like my knuckles don't feel restricted and things like that, but then my hand is really protected in the front. So this is what they look like on. I was kind of worried because I did get this small. Again, this will be linked down below, but I just was like, in my mind, I just was like, okay, number one, if they just literally don't fit, I'll return them and get the bigger size. But number two, I want them to be like snug. I don't want these little things to be loose and have a lot of room in between. Okay, so that's why I decided to get the small. Ended up working out. I actually have kind of bigger hands than most women. So, and I got the small. So, I mean, if you're worried about that, if you have hands that are smaller than mine, then you're gonna for sure wanna get the small. Make sure my ring's on the way. So this is what it is. Okay, so see how on the back, it's just like, I just like how this is open. Other gloves that are like heavy duty, just like any kind of gloves, right? Like just, I don't know, you can use other kind of gloves that are really heavy duty that have like this on the back too, but I'm like, what is the point of me having it on the back too? Like I'm not, like unless I'm doing kickboxing where I need this type of material on the back. If I'm just doing like strength training, I literally don't need this. I like how it's free on the back. So there you go. And then this is really, really good and sturdy. I like how there's just like the different texture back here. It's like really, really solid. So I'm excited about this. This is a must-have in my gym bag and on my glute days, you know, where I'm like lifting like 35, 40 pounds in each hand, you know, doing different like single leg workouts for my glutes and things like that. Or if I'm doing, you know, squats, I mean, you guys know already, or just being at the gym in general, like touching things, you know, it's good to have like protection. So yeah, so these are great. Check the link down below for these. Really, really excited about these. So those are just a few of my gadgets that I have been either using for years or I just got because I tried it I've been using them for a long time through other people, and I was like, I need my own set. So yeah, so that is what I want to say. But again, none of this will work if you do not have a consistent, healthy, balanced lifestyle. And again, if you want to check out how to lose fat, how to get in shape, you know, how to build better habits, you can check out my other playlist. There's one that says how to lose fat, and there's another one that says habit building and mindfulness. Okay, so you can go in there, check those videos out. They are really, really helpful. Just getting you on the right track when it comes to health, fitness, and mindfulness. And just, you know, you can buy all these things and they can make you feel like you're going to do something, but then if they're just going to sit in the plastic and you're not going to do them, I would rather you invest in really getting like a good baseline and some consistency on your nutrition and your fitness, and then start to up your game with things like this, right? Because sometimes we can like create almost like a false sense of fulfillment when it comes to our health and fitness, almost like buying vitamins but you never take them, or, you know, buying a bunch of greens but then they go bad in the refrigerator because you just don't end up eating them and you just eat out anyway, right? So like it feels good when we buy it, but if you're not going to use it, don't buy it. But if you are, definitely check the links down below out for these. They have definitely enhanced my life. And also, again, hair, skin, and nail to up your game with your hair, your skin, and your nails. So a no SUPPS is really great. You can check them out below too. You get 20% off if you use my code. But I actually need to get another one of these. But this is really good for my vegan lovers out there, my vegan plant-based lifestyle livers and lovers. You know, it's hard to get in. So the reason why this is really great for my vegan and plant-based individuals out there is because this is a great way to boost your collagen. A lot of times the best way to get collagen is from meat products, but this is a collagen booster. Okay, so there's a lot of great products on the back: vitamin C, riboflavin, niacin, folate, vitamin B12, biotin, zinc. And the thing is with supplements, again, if you have a very, very healthy, balanced lifestyle and you eat a lot of whole foods, you don't need these. But if you feel like you're lacking and you need to up your game, or you only have 1 serving of vegetables a day when you need 3, or when you have 0 servings of vegetables a day and you need to up your game, this will be a really great way to supplement for that in the meantime while you are trying to get your nutrition and your health together. Okay, so definitely check that out below. You get 20% off if that's something that you want to add into your arsenal. Again, none of these things will work if you do not have a healthy, balanced lifestyle. Sleep is huge. Good clean water is huge. You know, spring water if you can get it, and or ionized water, whatever. Just some kind of water that's, you know, alkaline. Good fresh water. So just keeping your stress down. Keeping your stress down would I would say, especially if you're in your 30s, like going from your 20s into your 30s, there's a lot of pressure with certain things, with, you know, young kids and maybe, you know, caring for older people at the same time, right? Like there's a lot closing in on the 30s and the 40s that I think is a really serious adjustment for a lot of women, especially. So definitely tap in with this and tap in with these things to enhance your lifestyle. Make sure to subscribe and catch me on the next one. Bye.